Let's bring it to Gauteng now. Johannesburg Mayor Dada Morero giving that much-anticipated update on a wide range of issues. He's now speaking. Let's listen in.
Oversight led by the President of the Republic, His Excellency Mr. Cyril Ramaphosa. As you know that we have also entered into an agreement with national government to establish a presidential working group that will provide support to the city's strategic priorities to ensure that the city can be turned around. We're also responding on the Metro Center building just behind all of you. The city's building that we are saying that the city has made a strategic decision to close the Metro Center a year ago, and this was a result of compliance to safety issues, and we want to respond to on a long-term sustainable response. The building which has faced numerous structural challenges over the years will now undergo a comprehensive refurbishment through a PPP, which we are now at the stage where, with our collaboration with National Treasury, we'll be able to facilitate the implementation of the project as part of what we call the office space optimization program of the city. And we are also working with the Government Technical Advisory Center, which is assisting with the procurement processes to put in place the advisory team that will help us to implement the building and construction of the new Metro Center. And our goal, of course, is to move the city away from reliance on private sector for office accommodation and instead to create our own modern fit-for-purpose office spaces. This will not only save the city money, but it will ensure that our staff are properly housed. We are also responding to issues in terms of the development planning applications. The development planning has a fully operational help desk located in Bram Park, in Bramfontein, for walk-in customers who require planning services. So as a result of the closure of Metro Center, we had to create an alternative center, which we have at Bram Park, where our walk-in customers who require planning services are attended to. We have also created a dedicated delivery and collection points at Bram Park for the public and consultants to deliver and collect their correspondence in respect of matters related to planning, development planning matters. And the planning help desk operational hours is 8 to 3:30, Monday to Friday. And the department has also created a dedicated emails for submissions of land use applications, and those are in place, and our customers can then make use of those services. Most of our files are still located at the Metro Center, and arrangements are being made to put in place and relocate the current files to a new building being identified by the Johannesburg Property Company. On water, infrastructure and service delivery, we know that we've had challenges with our water issue, but we are turning our water infrastructure, and Johannesburg Water continues to focus on improving city's water supply and management system. We can indicate that with the engagement with National Water Department, it has become clear that there's no shortage of water, except that the challenges that we have are infrastructure related as a result of leaks, and therefore the City of Johannesburg, through the Joburg Water, have identified the leaks, and what we have done now is to install what is called noise lockers, which have been installed across the infrastructure currently around Central, Randburg and Roodepoort regions. We have installed just around 125 of those noise lockers. And by the end of April, we also expect to have completed the commissioning of the the lockers, and we will install an additional 400 by June 2025. And in addition to leak detection, Joburg Water is also focusing on pressure management to reduce water loss and ensure efficient distribution of water throughout the city. And as of December 2024, 12 pressure-reducing valves were retrofitted with smart controllers, with a total of 27 already installed. An additional 100 PRVs will be retrofitted by June 2025. These initiatives are crucial in ensuring that the long-term sustainability of our water supply and reducing wastage. Given the vulnerability of these components to theft, vandalism, we are also focusing on securing them with locks and proper enclosures. In terms of water supply for informal settlements, Johannesburg Water continues to provide stationary water tanks and roaming tankers to ensure that residents have access to water. The service is extended on a daily basis, and we remain committed to addressing the water needs of informal communities across the city. However, the city will not tolerate lawlessness and shall intensify disconnections of illegal connections throughout the city of Johannesburg. On traffic signals and traffic management, shifting to another crucial aspect of our city's infrastructure, which is called traffic management. The Johannesburg Road Agency oversees just around 2,023 signalized intersections within the city, of which 251 belong to the Gauteng province. Currently, the city faces significant challenges in maintaining these intersections due to vandalism and theft. At present, 194 intersections within Johannesburg have been affected by vandalism. Additionally, 60 provincial intersections are also vandalized, requiring reconstruction. To address these issues, the JRA has committed to fixing at least 17 critical provincial intersections by March 2024. The remaining intersections will be addressed in line with the budget allocations provided by the provincial government. In total, the JRA is focusing on intersections along key economic nodes and major roads such as Malibonge, Wetkoppen, Winnie Mandela, and so on Dekkers, Hendrik Potgieter, and others. As of March the 4th, 2025, as of March the 4th, 99 intersections have been impacted by power outages, with 50 intersections affected by City Power and 49 by Eskom. The JRA is working closely with both entities to monitor and resolve these issues. A major challenge continues to be the theft of copper, which complicates the efforts to restore power to traffic signals. Of course, our JRA team continue to hold regular meetings with these entities to ensure we can quickly address power faults and reduce the impact on outages. There is progress in resolving most problematic intersections, and JRA and provincial government have signed a service level agreement on the 14th of February 2025, which covers the fixing of 60 intersections. So far, 35 of these intersections have been repaired, and further work continues in coordination with JMPD and the Department of Public Safety to provide visibility and regular monitoring at the sites. We are also taking proactive measures to reduce the theft and vandalism of these intersections. Security upgrades, including controller box traps, electronic controllers, and CCTV cameras with intelligent analytics, are being installed. This will be integrated with our Integrated Intelligence Operations Center for better monitoring and quicker response times. On potholes, we continue to perhaps let me put it this way, the intensity of the rain over the past 3 weeks has slowed down our interventions in addressing backlog of fixing potholes. Our approach to pothole maintenance is three-pronged. One, potholes cover a large scale and one operation, deep patching, cementing of the affected potholes, resurfacing, giving roads more lifespan, which can go from 3 to 5 years. Additionally, we have built our in-house production capacity through our asphalt plant to fast-track the fixing and maintenance of potholes. We are also now cleaning cap inlets and on roads which were mostly blocked because some caved in the infrastructure due to the rain intensity. On the renaming of Sandton Drive, Pule, the City of Johannesburg reaffirms its commitment to diplomatic sensitivity in the Sandton Drive renaming process. The City of Johannesburg acknowledges public discourse regarding the proposed renaming of Sandton Drive and emphasizes its dedication to a thorough, considered approach. It is also important to note that this resolution was arrived at in 2018 at the point where the Democratic Alliance was in government. While responding to public participation outcomes, the city is committed to engaging with relevant stakeholders to assess diplomatic implications before any decision is finalized. However, it should be noted that Council has made a resolution in 2018. The city urges restrained and responsible dialogue from all parties to avoid polarization. A final decision will be communicated following comprehensive consultations to balance local identity and diplomatic priorities. On the Arts Gallery, the Johannesburg Arts Gallery, a national monument and Grade 2 provincial heritage site, is poised to undergo significant restoration. On the 19th of March, in my capacity as Executive Mayor, I convened a Johannesburg Arts Gallery committee meeting in accordance with the JAG deed of donation to present and tabled the city's proposed plans for the restoration. The restoration of the Johannesburg Arts Gallery, including a stakeholder engagement plan, including interested members of the public, to ensure the involvement and joint protection of the national arts heritage. I can confirm that the city is committed to the restoration of the Joburg Arts Gallery, and in terms of our plans, we hope by the end of 2026 we'll deliver a state-of-the-art arts gallery. On behalf of the city and this administration, I want to emphasize that the City of Johannesburg is fully committed to improving the daily lived experience of the residents of Johannesburg. The enormous support we are receiving through collaborations and partnerships is a testament that Joburg will not fail in fulfilling its core mandate and transformative agenda. The district development model is now a reality that we see, and it will help us to reimagine and reclaim the city of Johannesburg. We'll come back in April as we commence with our public participation processes for the draft of the IDP, tariffs and budget to report back on the outcomes that the residents of Johannesburg are envisioning. Thank you.
Thank you, Executive Mayor. We are also joined by the acting CEO of Joburg Property Company, and the spokesperson of
All right, so there you have it. That's the Johannesburg Mayor Dada Morero reading out the statement that he's prepared, really touching on a number of issues, including water and service delivery challenges. He's come out there to say emphatically that there isn't a water challenge in the province, or in the city, I beg your pardon, but the challenges are infrastructure related. He's made a commitment to the refurbishment of the Metro Centre, which you might remember was closed a year ago, and says on the remaining of Sandton Drive that the process will be diplomatic, thorough and considered.